What's going on, world? It's your boy A1Aaron coming to you guys live with this video. It's beautiful outside. I'm actually about to go to the car wash my car up. But today we're gonna do some truth. We're gonna talk about just some real stuff, man. We're gonna get real, be real. You know, I'm in my car now. Feels good, not in the truck. All the bouncing around. But you know, guys. Before I started this journey of being an entrepreneur and jumping out there and really taking it serious, I had doubts too, just like most of us. Most of us have a lot of doubts, and that's understandable. I used to get mad when people would tell me no, they're not interested. And you have to understand, not just in network marketing, like the company that you're working for, your CEO of your company, the owner, he did the same thing that we're doing, guys. And this is why I know people don't think outside of their box, that they're stuck in their program, is because your job that you're working for, your boss had to do the same thing that we're doing. They made calls on the phone. They call people. Hey, they try to close deals and get contracts to build their network. It's the same thing, guys. Some of you don't think before you speak. You just say shit and you don't really know what you're talking about. I don't want to do that thing. What you're doing is you're working for someone who did it. You're working for someone who did exactly what we're doing in our individual businesses. You're working for someone that did the same thing. They made cold calls. They closed deals. They got people to come in with large networks. They did the same thing, guys. So stop sounding stupid when you're turning down this deal. If it's not for you, you don't want to do it, you like being in the corporate America, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Stay there. Nobody hates you because of that. That's awesome, man. But me, I don't like to be told what to do, when I could take a lunch break, what time I got to be to work tomorrow. All that stuff. Like, how do you know I'm hungry at 12 o'clock or 11:30? How do you know that? How do you know I want to take a break for 15 minutes? What if I need more time? Like, some of you enjoy that stuff. I do not enjoy that. I don't like people with authority over me speaking down to me. Like, I have a problem with that. Like, grown-ass men and women being told what to do. Like, that's some slavery shit. And you're not going to get me on that plantation with that nonsense, because my mind thinks a lot bigger than just a job. You understand what I'm saying? So, me starting my journey of being an entrepreneur, I was scared, man. I was scared of failure. I was scared of success. And I was scared of if I fail, guys. It happens. That's a part of it. So I don't get mad when people ignore me and all that stuff. I just think that it's respectful if you say, hey, you know what? Right now I really can't do it. Cool. Nobody's going to kill you because you said no. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure there's things that you had going in your life. A friend might ask you, hey, you want to go to the mall? And you said no. It's as simple as saying no like that. But to not answer someone and look at their message and ignore them and their calls because you think they're bugging you, you're wrong for that. Especially people who say that they're your friends. You're wrong for that, because one day that person that you're ignoring might become very, very wealthy, and you might need a favor, and they might turn their back at you like, yeah, I remember when you ignored me. I have every message I ever sent my first person from Facebook since I opened my Facebook account. I have every message. So I know I don't delete nothing. I keep all of it. And it's thousands of messages. So I remember who tells me no and all that stuff. That's fine. I don't hate you. Go on with your life. One day you're going to need this. I guarantee you that you're going to need another stream of income. And just because of your ignorance, you're going to run into a brick wall. You're going to hit rock bottom. It happened to me because I thought I knew it all. So I had to change the way I think. And that's what many of us have to do. We have to listen, I know we don't want to do this. We would rather be partying, hanging out, bullshitting, doing other stuff. But this is what we got to do, If we want to live that good life that everybody we're watching on TV living their success, they're building their legacy, and they're just living their life out, guys, if we want that, there's some things we got to go through to get that. Now, here in our profession, it doesn't take that long. You don't got to do it 15 years to have success. If you're coachable and teachable, you can do it in 1 year. If you're a smart person, it's a long shot, but it's possible. The possibilities are the possibilities are limitless. Okay, this is powerful, guys. It's powerful stuff, man. This is a multi-million-dollar business. It's up to you on how much you get out of it. If you don't get nothing, that's you. because you don't listen. But not to get into business and stuff like that, but get back on what I was saying, because I want to speak about truth. I had to come at a young lady that's a good friend of mine. I grew up with her, went to school with her, and, she kind of egged me, and, I hit her up. I said, wow, is our friendship not worth more than $150 deal? Like, when do we look at an opportunity it's not for you, and then you ignore a person and don't answer them back? That's weird. And I feel some kind of way because I feel like our friendship is more important than that. We're not going to stop being friends over nonsense. That's stupid. And if you guys are doing that, stop that. Get out of your feelings, man. If people don't want to do this, that's fine, man. Lead them there. Don't mean you have to stop being their friend. You just can't spend as much time with them anymore as you used to. Because right now you got a goals, and you have a deadline. You got things you got to accomplish, things you have to achieve. You know what I mean? So you got to just leave them alone for now, man. That's fine. It ain't going to kill you. But I said to her, are we still cool? She said, you know what? I apologize for that. You know what? This is something that's not in my lane. And I'm like, okay, I hear what you're saying. This is not in your lane. And what you have to think about, guys, let's use Steve Harvey for an example. Steve Harvey, now remember, we all are passionate about certain things in our life. All right? You could be passionate about one thing. Whatever you're passionate about that. But when you look at millionaires, they have 7 streams of income, but most of them, right? Or let's just say multiple streams. You're not going to be passionate about every income that's coming in your household. You're not going to be passionate about it. You can't. It's too much for one person to handle. You think Steve Harvey is passionate about doing a TV show, doing a book, doing a radio station, just all these different things that he's doing. You think he's passionate about every single one? Hell no. But they cut checks, right? Absolutely. So you got to stop with this small mind thinking. Even if you don't like what this is and you don't want to do it, you need the money. You need the multiple streams of income, because here's what small-minded people don't realize. At any given time, your job can cut your income. And if you're not smart enough to save money, which 75% of American people are living paycheck to paycheck, so they're really not saving nothing, and 68% have less than $1,000 in their bank account. That's half of the damn people almost. That's a large percentage. So the average person is not saving money. They're just blowing money foolishly. So if their job cuts you, guess what? Your income is done. You have nothing. If you don't have $100,000 in your bank account right now, you should not be turning down no damn opportunity. You should be trying to figure this shit out so you can save you and your family and have more in your bank account. I'm telling you, if you look at the bills that's coming in the mail, imagine those were checks. Just imagine if that was checks, people paying you checks like that you could cash and get money. Things would be different, wouldn't they? Absolutely. So you got to understand something, guys. You pay your phone bill, you're paying your car note, you're paying insurance, you're paying all of these different things in your household, making someone else rich, they're getting money off of you, and guess what? You're not getting anything out the deal but headaches. You got to think different. I need you to open your mind up and start thinking different. This stuff is not hard. This stuff is simple. Going to college and stuff, that's hard. This is not hard. It's just about shifting your mind. Shift your mind. To shift your mind. You have to change the way you're thinking. And I promise you, it ain't going to happen overnight, but as you start to progress and you start studying, you start looking at these things, and you start to internalize what you're learning and applying the knowledge, I guarantee you'll start seeing life open up. You'll start seeing the light. You'll come from dark to light. And that's what I'm trying to get you to see is I'm trying to get you from the dark to the light, to get you to understand that you don't have to suffer in your own ignorance. You don't have to suffer in your circumstances. There is a better way. You can get out of what you're going through right now. But I can't help you if you can't open up your mind. Nobody can. I can't force you. I can't want to make more money for you more than you want to make money. I can't want to see you have a better life more than you want to see yourself have a better life. It don't work. It doesn't make sense. We're adults here, and we have to start thinking differently. Some people will always be average, and we know that. That's great. It don't got to be you who be's average. And I was the one that said, well, you know what? It's a bunch of average people anyway. Well, why not be different? Everybody's not going to get the aha. I could be talking to a person right now, dead in their face, and they agree on everything I say. And they go home, and they go right back to their circumstances and forgot. And they know this. They know that they got to do something. Many of us know we got to do something different, but we won't take action because we're scared, and we're dealing with so many other emotions and everything else that's going on in our life instead of saying, you know what, I need to get my life together. It's a decision. I need to get my life together and start working on whatever it is and get it right. Everybody's working on something totally different, you know. So you have to understand this, guys. If you only have a job, we're not clowning jobs. Listen, I'm thankful for having a job because it would allow me to have money to invest in myself, to make more money, to make thousands of dollars. It's cool. The thing is, you have to understand and get from this is that if you only got a job and that job fires you, and they are going to fire you one day because jobs are downsizing very fast. They're downsizing very fast. And what's going to happen is you have no money saved because you don't have no financial education on how to save money. You keep spending every dollar you get. You're not paying yourself first every time you get paid. And that's another thing. Learn how to pay yourself first. I learned this from a book, goddammit. Because I decided to stop being lazy and read something. And guess what it did? It helped me establish my bank account a little better than what it was. So it don't be negative anymore. Come on, guys. We got to wake up, man. People want to help you, but we cannot help you when you keep searching for every damn excuse in the book on why you can't. We know why you can't. I know why I can't, but I still do it. I'm not distracted by the little things. And you can't either be distracted. So you have to understand, guys, if your job fire you, if they fire you today, what do you have in place? You have nothing. You and most people that hate their jobs, most of the people that hate their job, they'll go find another job. If you don't like a job, then why do you keep looking for a job? If you don't like jobs, then why do you keep quitting jobs and going back to another job? You have a wonderful piece of hardware inside your skull. Use it. You have ideas, you have dreams, you have ambitions, you have so many different things that you don't even realize that you got. And it's because you can't look up. You're so busy running with your head down that you can't look up and see because you're following the masses and what they're doing. I understand your parents prepped you and they messed you up, but there's no excuse. One day you're going to have to wake up. When you're seeing thousands of other people changing their lives, you know, people are talking about starting a home-based business. They're doing this and that. People are taking this route because it makes, first, number one, it creates the most millionaires out of any industry in the world. That's a fact. All right? And you can start it up for less than the price of Jordans. I don't know where else they're doing that at. I don't give a damn what company it is, but if it's in the home-based, and if it's in a home-based business or the direct sales industry, and it's a home-based business, people are doing it now because it's cheaper to start. You can get straight to the money without dealing with the debt, and you can make a healthy 6-figure income, 7-figure. Now it takes some time, yes. You're talking about some serious money. Nobody's gonna give you that kind of money just like that. You gotta have patience. You know. So this is Truth with A1. Just want to talk about this guy. I'm in the car wash now. I'm about to get my car washed. I'm about to go home and get some things done on business. And you know, guys, if you're watching this and you ready to work with me and get started, yo, hit me up. I'm a human being, yo. I'm a normal person, and I want to see people win, and you guys know this. So, sorry, I'm getting pulling into the car wash. So, but you know, guys, get with me. Let's get you paid. Let's put your family in a better position. It's not gonna happen overnight. I'm not here to make you promises that you're gonna get rich. I don't even know if we're a good fit together, but I need to know. I'll tell you this though, but we'll figure out. We'll see if it's a good fit for you and me. You know, I don't want to work with everybody. You know, I'm not looking for people that have to baby and hold their hand. You know, we're adults. I'm not holding your hand. I don't want to make more money for you than you do for yourself. That's not cool. You have to come in this thing with an open mind and want to work. Just like you put in work in your job every day, you have to put work in here. The difference is the work that you do today and in this entire year, you're going to harvest the benefits next year. And they're going to be lovely. And that's residual income. That's me teaching you how to do something one time And because you did it right the first time, it's going to pay you over and over again. Look at Prince. He just died, right? His residual checks went up. They say you're worth more when you're dead, right? When you're famous and you have that status. So now that he's dead, people are going to go to buy his album. They're going to do all these different things now, selling all this stuff, and his residuals are going to go up. So, guys, this is A1Aaron. Get with your boy. And if I don't see you at the top of the bank, I definitely see you on the beach of the world, guys. God bless.